The infantilization of the fetishization of the romanticization of the radicalization of the idolization of the shut up! Silence! Be quiet! I hate you! Buzzwords. Well, what are buzzwords, you guys might be asking? Well, according to dictionary.com, the definition of a buzzword is a word or phrase, often sounding authoritative or technical, that is a vogue term in a particular profession, field of study, popular culture, etc. Basically, to put it into terms, buzzwords are words that people use to really capture people's attention so that whatever that this person is talking about, they can act like they know what they're talking about and that they're a smart individual, when in reality, the words that they use add nothing meaningful of substance to the conversation. I like to think of buzzwords as trend words. Just like how there are trends in everything, there are also trends in our language. They are words that people use to make them sound smart and intelligent, even though they're not. Now, here's the thing. I have no issue with people trying to expand their vocabulary, okay? I have no issue with people trying to sound smarter, okay? The issue is, though, is that when you don't even know what the words that you are saying mean, you're making them lose all meaning of the actual word. Like, in all honesty, you guys, I feel like video essays have ruined society because all these words that people are using nowadays are all words that you have probably heard in like a 1.5 hour video essay on YouTube. I have compiled a list of words that I deem are buzzwords, words that I see almost every single day on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name a social media platform, I see it almost every single day. And they're words that people use that they don't even really know what they mean. They just use them because it sounds cool. And here's the thing. I've used a lot of these words that I'm about to list, okay? I've used them. The issue is, though, is I actually know what they mean. Performative, LARP, chud, limerence, sonder, hyperfixation, ephemeral, overconsumption, commodification, overstimulate, gentrification, dichotomy, patriarchy, religious psychosis, dystopian, whimsy, weaponized incompetence, avoidant attachment style, oversimplification, wabi-sabi, sexualization, yearning, maladaptive daydreaming, mischaracterization, oversaturation, mimetic warfare. I'm not even finished, by the way. There are so many buzzwords, I've compiled an entirely different subgenre of buzzwords called the blank theory, red string theory, bird theory, leaf theory, bean soup theory, hair theory, septum ring theory, burnt toast theory, the peel and orange theory, September theory, the olive theory, pomegranate theory. There's so many more. I just compiled the list of few that I can even find. Keep in mind, by the way, these are words I see almost every single day on social media, and you're trying to tell me that most of the people that are using these words actually know what they mean? You can kiss my ass, because I'm not believing you. And a lot of you guys might be asking, well, why is it such a big issue to you, Eli, that these people are using a bunch of these words that they don't even really know what the meaning of it is? Well, here's the thing, you guys, about language. The way that it works is that once we start using words in ways that are not applicable with the original way that the word means, it starts to lose its original meaning, and it transforms into a completely different thing. Now, look, that doesn't always necessarily mean that that's a bad thing, okay? Because, like, for example, cunt used to be a word that was very negatively connotated. It's a word that was taken as an insult. It's a cuss word, okay? But over these past couple months or years, cunt has transformed into a compliment. Cunt before used to be like a bad thing, like, oh, you're a fucking cunt, I hate you, right? Now, it's like, oh, yes, girl, you're serving cunt, like, you look fine, you look sexy. Like, it's transformed into meaning something bad to meaning, like, you're a sexy bitch. Another word, I'm gonna be particularly careful about it because, you know, it's the month of February, and, you know, I'm not black myself, but the N-word, okay? The N-word was a slur, still is a slur, okay? Very negatively connotated word. But you've noticed how almost everyone uses it, even non-black people. Like, everyone says it. Not me, though. But what I'm trying to say is that word now, for some people, has just translated to mean, like, friend or homie or, like, brother. And it's kind of weird when you think about it. Because ultimately, it's still a fucking slur. Yeah, you notice how before it was like, this is an awful slur, to now, where I see millions of people just be like, bro, it's just a word. Why are you getting so offended over it? It's just a word. And that right there is what concerns me. When words become just a word, that's when all hell breaks loose. Now, here's the thing, you guys. When we start oversaturating our language with words that we don't even know the meaning of, it loses its power, okay? And look, it's completely fine for these words to lose their power. The issue is, though, is that we are now starting to apply these concepts to words that actually do mean something and do hold meaning to it, like racist, pedophiles, and homophobes. I've started to notice a rapid increase in the labeling of things as racist, pedophilic, or homophobic, when in reality, they really aren't. Like, I saw a bunch of people saying that if you are a man and you like girls with hairless armpits, you're a pedophile. What? Everything that you do nowadays contributes to some negatively connotated thing. Everything you do contributes to the patriarchy, misogyny, racism, pedophiles. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Or another example, a comedian will make a joke about race, and then everybody will say that they're racist, okay? And look, I understand what people are trying to do with it, but ultimately, the outcome that's gonna happen is that all it really does is actually empower the actual racists, the actual pedophiles, and the actual homophobes and transphobes that are among us. What I think you guys are failing to understand is that when words lose their meaning, nothing really matters anymore. It's a simple concept, really. Why should a racist care if they are racist if everyone is seemingly racist at this point? Why should pedophiles care if they're pedophiles if it seems like almost everyone's a pedophile on the internet? This is my point. This is why I have such an issue when I go on the internet and I see people being like, the mischaracterization, the gentrification of the justification of the idolization of this is inherently racist and homophobic. What the fuck are you doing? It's a chain reaction effect, you guys. A lot of these people find these words that make them sound very intellectual and smart, and then they end up applying these same methods to actual words that mean something and hold power. Why do you think the amount of racist media that we see is increasing? Why do you think nobody really cares about the Epstein files? I'll tell you why. It's because we have desensitized everyone's brains into these words. No one cares about pedophiles anymore. No one cares about if someone's racist racist or not. You know why? Because everyone, it seems like, is a pedophile or a racist or a homophobe or a transphobe. It's fucking annoying. Everyone nowadays is so obsessed with like psychoanalyzing every single aspect of human nature to be some sort of deeper meaning behind it. Like the fact that you do this means that you have internalized homophobia. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. And the worst part about it too is that after these dumbass motherfuckers just regurgitate a bunch of bullshit, nonsensical word salad, buzzword terms and statements, they'll then end it off with like, "Hope this helps." Oh, well, actually, like, dude, fuck off. Like, where is all this confidence coming from? I guarantee you couldn't even spell half the words that you just fucking said without your keyboard autocorrect. Fake intellectualism will be the death of us. All we do is regurgitate the same amount of information that somebody else tells us, okay? Like, I highly doubt anyone here does their own research, okay? I doubt anyone here actually, instead of just being told the information, actually go out and look for their own information themselves. I highly, highly doubt that 99% of people on the internet actually do that shit.